Thank you. Well, good morning, and what a great way to celebrate Women's History Month, to see all the women and celebrate those who have been involved in law enforcement and in public service. We let the guys come too. It's a good thing. Thank you, Director Sullivan. You have been a wonderful partner to work with as we move in support of the service and all the component departments of the Department of Homeland Security into the 21st century and beyond, really looking forward to our achievements in days to come. I want to begin by thanking all of you who are here for the service you perform for the country, day in and day out. As we recognize Women's History Month, it's my special privilege to honor the women who serve on our nation's front lines. Now, as the director said, I've been involved in or working with law enforcement for many years now, as a U.S. attorney, as a state elected attorney general, and as a governor. And now as the Secretary of Homeland Security. Although I must say I'm often amused when I'm introduced as the first woman Secretary of Homeland Security, since there's only been 3 of us, but I'll take it where I can get it. Now, each of these jobs has been very rewarding, each in its own way, but all because of the talented people that I get to serve with. So today, I want to take a few moments and single out a few women from across our department for the contributions they make day in and day out to the country. They don't often make headlines or receive the public recognition they deserve, but the department relies on their leadership and their talents to keep American people and American communities safe. Let me start with Janice Ayala, the Deputy Assistant Director of the Financial Narcotics and Public Safety Division within the ICE Office of Investigations. Where's Janice? All right. Give her a shout out. There you go. Janice spent 4 years in an Air Force intelligence squadron, then decided she wasn't through with public service. At ICE, she's directed the full spectrum of investigative efforts in a number of border cities. And today, she leads ICE's financial narcotics and national gang programs throughout the United States. Eileen Salaveras, where's Eileen? There you are. Eileen is really making major contributions to our efforts along the southwest border, an area I know a little bit about. As the Director of Operations at CBP's Office of Field Operations, she is the link that ensures that headquarters in D.C. is fully informed of what's happening at the border at any given moment. This is critical to ensuring we have the situational awareness we need to respond quickly to dynamic threats. Patricia Duffy. Where's Patricia? There you go. Patricia started her career as a customs inspector more than 30 years ago at a Philadelphia port. She now serves as the Assistant Commissioner for Training and Development, where she ensures that our officers on the front lines have the skills they need to protect the borders. Now, another example of someone making a significant impact on our intelligence-driven law enforcement efforts is Rear Admiral Cynthia Coogan of the Coast Guard. Admiral? Rear Admiral Coogan is the Assistant Commandant for Intelligence and Criminal Investigations. She's previously directed missions across the country and now leads all Coast Guard intelligence and investigative operations. Her role is critical as we combat maritime smuggling and use intelligence to keep dangerous people and material from coming into the United States by sea. Now, in the realm of aviation security, Colleen Callahan. Colleen? Of TSA's Federal Air Marshal Service has been playing a major role in keeping air travel safe since 2001. She was important in a number of initiatives during the establishment of the Federal Air Marshal Service after 9/11, including the development of the FAMS law enforcement training program. And over the past 9 years, she has led TSA's efforts to ensure FAMS is taking proactive steps to attract women and implement policies that are friendly to families. A critical member of my own leadership team and a national leader in training law enforcement officers from federal, state, local, and tribal governments across the country is Connie Patrick. Connie? Connie is the director of the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, FLETC, which I just visited actually last week. Director Patrick's more than 30 years of experience in law enforcement, from a sheriff's deputy to a state police leader to a federal officer, have helped to build the foundation for law enforcement training across the federal government, indeed across the country. And Director Patrick counts on women in her senior leadership, starting with her own Chief of Staff, Jane Titus. Now, these leaders represent just a few of the many women at DHS working day in and day out to ensure the safety of our country. And as we honor these women in our ranks today, we also have to remember those who have sacrificed, including Special Agent Julie Cross of the Secret Service. Special Agent Cross was the first, and to this day, the only woman to be killed in the line of duty at the Secret Service while staking out counterfeiting suspects. She reminds us of the dangers that women in law enforcement face every day and the risks they take to keep the country safe. We remember this as we honor the lives and recognize the dangers that women in law enforcement face. We honor the lives we've lost across the department, including the 1 woman and 6 men of our U.S. Coast Guard who died in the line of duty just this past year. Our jobs can be demanding and dangerous, but they're also incredibly rewarding and fulfilling. I am honored to serve with each of you and to be part of our collective joint mission, one DHS. Thank you.